because I figured since nobody wanted to, you know, since I wasn't getting much feedback in chat and all that, I figured I would just go ahead and do them in sequence. You know, 1 through 4 and so on and so forth. If you guys want me to, you know, change it and do something else or whatever, obviously, you know, let me know, and I'll take it on an advisement, because I am, like I said, I am starting this, so I might do that later. Let's see, story mode. I already have one. Let's go ahead and delete that. Yes, delete that session. And I'll go ahead and name it Wes. There we go. Whoops. Let's go ahead and name it Wes the Pest. Make it easy. Oh, Wes the Pest, or whatever.
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed. Waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars and Assassins. The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine. They're using it. Using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact. One of many so-called pieces of Eden. Templars collect them. It's how they stay in power. And if the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will change. They want to make us all their
So
slaves.
it's our job to stop it.
When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back. Now? Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't. But I can't do it alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what'll happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here. And I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
And I do apologize for starting late. I had a little bit of trouble waking up, but I mean, it's all good.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now. Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
Okay, damn. And a lot of people think the same thing as me, that it was Vidic that she killed, but I don't know if that's true or not. Oy. That's a weird way to start the game.
Sì, brava. It is a boy.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late?
Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right.
Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente.
Perciò, combatti. Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my
Yep.
love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
I would have loved to have played the movie Lineage for you guys, but I didn't want to get in any trouble or whatever. Even though it is on the disc, you
Get
know,
out.
I'm
Let's go.
well, not disc, but the
well,
collection.
I'm
I
gonna
just
need
don't want to get in
a
trouble or
There isn't time,
anything.
Desmond. We have to leave.
Mainly because I know it's part of the story, but at the same time, again, it technically is classified as a
Really
movie,
getting out of here, huh?
and I don't want to get in any lawsuits or anything over just watching a video, you know, to
Stay close.
prove something.
Hey! You're not supposed to be up here! Open this door! I'm calling it in!
We have a breach in the research wing. I repeat, there's been a breach in the research
Come
wing.
on, Desmond,
Well,
let's
Please
go.
back up from...
Nancy. Why, these...
There they are! Don't let them get away!
Damn, I failed lose he can fight. Ooh.
Holy shit!
Should have been a more solid thud sound, but I'm not gonna argue.
Look at this place. What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry.
But I don't remember there being a nighttime snooping gameplay in Assassin's Creed 1.
Careful.
See, that's the thing that confuses me is she says that, but there's never
We
been
need to get to that
footage of
elevator
you
on
doing
the other
anything
side
at
of the
night.
building. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
Let's see, there's security in front of her.
Is that an Animus?
Jesus. What the hell are they planning on doing here?
Hold on. I can handle this.
Damn. Yes, you can handle it.
What the? How many of them are there?
And I don't know if anyone noticed this or not, but at the end of Assassin's Creed 1 and the beginning of this one, you'll notice that there's a message written in the bottom
What do you
left
think, Lucy?
corner,
Lucy?
and it says, "I enter the Animus and I have yet to leave," I believe is what it says. And from what I understand, that was made by 16 as a way of calling for help.
What do they need with all of them?
Desmond.
So I have a feeling that that's why later on you meet 16, is because he was trapped in the Animus and
I
Desmond
thought
was
this
his own
card
way
would
out.
work. It must be on a separate system, and I don't have the code.
Wait.
Eagle Vision, time to shine.
Shit. Come on.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go. It's always
And see,
something.
that connects with
What
that
was
theory
that
that people
Animus?
have.
Subject 16? Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
Yep. Time to go. Oh shit. as weird as fighting I've seen, but it kind of makes sense too. Like you don't really know what you're doing. Let's see which way we're going. Excuse me. Oh, this car.
Get in.
Really?
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Oh, man.
We're almost there.
Yeah. It's for your own protection while you're breathing carbon monoxide and whatever else fumes come out of the car. So I have to have a little bit of humor. The one thing I would love for them to do, and I doubt they ever will,
Thanks for that.
is actually have an Assassin's Creed
Shoving the
game,
trunk, bouncing around.
This
but
way.
have it actually be a
So,
modern time
tell me what's
version
going
of
on now?
it.
There was a reason for the escape, Desmond.
Figures.
We need your help.
For what? Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
What?
They won't make it.
What is it?
we're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful, and every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No.
Not with the Animus.
Not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So
That is
that's
true.
why
All
we
you need is
found
one good guy.
my ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was gonna convince you to do this.
Really?
Save it. After what those Templar bastards put me through, I'm ready, willing, and able.
Thank you.
By the way, I'm surprised no one's noticed the slight flub up that they did, which is the scar on his mouth. Because he's not supposed to get that till
Lucy,
after
you made it.
Ezio does.
God,
Ezio
it's
hasn't been
so
damaged
long.
yet,
7
technically.
years.
So
Can you believe it?
how
Indeed.
does he have
Welcome
the
back.
scar that's not supposed to be there
So
yet?
this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready, Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core! This is amazing. With their data,
Sorry about
things
that.
are
If
gonna
it
go a
was
lot
coming in a little
faster.
loud.
I'll get to work on merging the code.
Wow, this feels so weird being back here.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not
Makes
just
sense.
databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
Okay. Let me go ahead and meet Rebecca, and then that way
Hey,
we are
Desmond.
good to
What's
go.
up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a
She should have
few
also
more
mentioned that it's more comfy.
adjustments.
Because that would have got me in the seat the moment I heard that it was comfy. I'd be like, yep, send me down.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say thank you. And that I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
That is very true. And she is right about one thing. All you need is one good person. Take Rambo. Rambo was able to
how
hold
does
off an
this
entire
work?
army and police by himself.
Of
I mean,
course.
Deep breath.
Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well,
yeah,
Here we
that's why
go.
that would start getting hurt. Ow. You saw the size of that needle. Ow. Whew, that's making my arm hurt just saying about it. Ow. Damn. $14.76. Good year. I mean, it should be. After all, it was during the Renaissance. Now it's time to have some fun.
Insieme per la vittoria! Insieme! Silenzio, my friends! Silenzio! Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Viere de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Buonasera, Viere. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble. Gottardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Damn. Yet you're that cowardly to hide behind Vox. That's what I mean. He calls us cowards, but he throws Vox. If you're a grown-ass man, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna want to throw your fist. Reason being, you want to feel that breakage of the bones yourself. You don't want a Vox to do it. I'll release you. There you go, smart ass. Come on, big guy. You think you're hot shit?
Hey! Behind you! Federico! What are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Yeah, true. Sounds like fun. Ooh. Really? Come on. You tell me to get away from you, yet you're chasing me.
Come, let me send you to hell. Fall back! Fall back!
Hold on.
What? We've almost won this.
Your lip.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
Yep. See, this is one thing I'm happy with, is that they actually gave you the ability to like loot and that kind of stuff. Because a lot of games, they won't do it. Feels good playing these games again.
Va bene. That should be enough. Let's get out of here before the guards arrive.
And keep looking. If you keep looking, you actually get some excess money, which is kind of a positive. But, wait, oh, I forgot they lock you out, damn it.
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
Yep. It feels good playing these games again. Still wish I could get through that system without having all the bugs, but I mean, I kind of have to accept them. After all, that's what makes games good, is having bugs that you can handle and trying to cope with.
I've traditional remedies. Another time then.
Ben trovato, Doctor.
I never did get that.
Fratelli Auditori, why am I not surprised? You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Ow.
Fottiti.
There we are. Now get out of here.
Grazie.
This way.
Whenever you're ready.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. I'd
Yep.
rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little
You
race.
would rather avoid a lecture, but
To
then
where?
you immediately...
Roof of that church.
Alright, let's see what we
On the
got.
count of three. Uno, due, tre. Baby brother still has much to learn.
So you say...
Come on, Tartaruga.
Sad thing is, dude, I'm already here.
Come on then, this way.
Where are you going?
You'll see.
Oh, goddamn, I forgot about the climbing part. I love it, and at the same time, I'm just like, really? I went through all the whole work to beat you just for you to kind of like cheat me out? To be honest, I love this style of climbing more, but the ones that are my favorite
It
has
is a
to be like
good life
Assassin's
we
Creed
lead,
Odyssey and Origins,
Best. They never change.
because it's more,
And may it
it
never
feels more
change us.
fluid, more legit. Assassin's Creed 2. This is such a phenomenal franchise.
All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Ah,
Really, Ezio? Let's go ahead and synchronize to get that out of the way. I never did figure out how they know to do that when they've never
Keep looking! He couldn't have
been
gotten far!
trained. I mean, I guess you could make some sense on that, you know, his dad may have inadvertently taught him a little bit. And yes, I am leaving the HUD up this time because I figured for nostalgia, like the only reason I had the other one off was I don't play with it on very much. Because I don't really need to know when I'm low on health, and I don't need to know what weapons I use most of the time.
Ezio, I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be the 60-minute man there, dude. Not a 5-minute man. Damn. And I wonder how many people actually even heard that song, 60-Minute Man. It's a good song if you haven't heard it.
Oh, Ezio. Oh, Ezio.
I forgot you have to make that happen. Oh wait. Still have a hell of a way to swap the game.
Christina! Christina! Celia, your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Cut his legs off!
There's really no need for violence.
You're mad!
Oh boy, not again.
Send you to your grave!
Uh-huh. Yo, send me to my grave, eh?
You have me
Can you get
confused
me?
with someone else. She needed some help with some things. I'm mostly innocent.
Mostly. I never did understand that trick, where if you run up the side of a building, it classifies it as if you're in a hiding spot. I take it it's because the AI can't access you while you're in the middle of an animation like that. Let me go ahead and, since I'm here, get rid of this one. This one I might try to do more into than Assassin's Creed 1, because I know that more people like 2 than the others. So I might try to go ahead and milk this one out a little bit for you guys. If you guys want me to. Also, I mean, there's another reason too, and that is, Italy is so beautiful. It's kind of hard not to just enjoy the scenery. Besides the giant white wall in the middle of nowhere.
Condottiero? I know. I'm sure of it. What's your problem?
Feels good playing games like this again and actually not have to worry about. I forgot you can do this already and like look at them if they would let you. Every now and then you can trick the game into letting you see them.
olives, you gonzo! I should make you
Good
pay
morning,
for that.
Father.
Come with me.
Is something wrong?
Yeah,
Do
you're
you
late.
think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Verdi Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Let's see if I can get there in time. Because I know for a fact that you can get there, but like he's already gonna be left. Like he's already gonna leave. No matter what you do, he's gonna be gone. But you always hear these oddball rumors and speculations that there's a different cutscene if you get there at a certain point of time. You know, all that rigmarole. I know that it isn't, but it still makes you curious. You still want to see it just to be on the safe side. And I mean, I do get it in that, you know, rumors have been like commonplace. Like everybody knows about the new Lara Croft code and so on and so forth.
Ah, Ezio, ben trovato. How are you?
Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
There we go. That mission's out of the way. Let's go ahead and get rid of that sync point. I know it's a bit early to be worried about him, but it's more of getting him out of the way now than trying to take care of them later. Because the more map you have unlocked, the way I look at it, the faster you can get around, obviously. It's also, again, it's such a beautiful, you know, environment. It's hard not to want to look it over. That's why they actually did the synchronization points. And I get that a lot of people don't like the idea of constantly climbing up and checking them out. But that's the thing, is in this, it makes some sense. In that, as an assassin, you want to look, you know... Oh, come on. Really? Nope, you're not getting me today. Come on. See if you can find me. Go ahead. Leave. Thank you. More Alex. Do.
Keep up the good work.
He's one of the chests.
You worry too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi's in
I
prison.
forgot you can't loot that till later, damn it. Now you gotta do this one first.
Ah, hello, son. You remember my friend Uber?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
It's funny that they named him Giovanni, because literally, and I'm sure people have made that connection that he's supposed to be from The Godfather, the little voice to him. And I mean, it's actually really nice of them to do something like that, like a little tribute, I guess you could say. Because a lot of times they won't do stuff like that. Wait, why is there a question mark out here, an exclamation point? Oh, it's for, what's his name? It's
Hey,
your
Claudia. How are
Pedricio,
you?
I think it is?
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Duccio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here.
Damn, that's a quick change.
I'll go have a word with him.
That was a quick change, a very quick change. But it is fun to get beat the hell out of him. What makes it even better, he's actually a recurring character in the trilogy of Assassin's Creed. Might as well say the Ezio series. It's actually really fun if you bump into him later on, because he'll always try to get away from you. I think in Revelations, you try to apologize to him, that kind of stuff, and he just panics anyway and tries to get away from you. I believe that's right. So I know that when you're an older Ezio, you try to make amends.
Where is he from? What have that one have I seen where is he gone?
Duccio! It's
Yep.
beautiful.
That's the idea to beat up.
for you, amore mio.
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
The father said I could do much better than an auditore.
Ah! Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio.
This is gonna end well for him.
Hey, Lurido Porco!
Ezio, my friend. Ah! Ma che ti piglia?
You insult my sister, parading around with this putana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Heard the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face.
You say.
auditores all talk big, but when it comes time for action, ha!
You'll regret never opening your mouth.
I could have
Ooh.
taught your sister
Come on,
a
big
great
guy.
many things. She's lucky to have had someone like me.
Bastardo!
I thought we couldn't do anything, huh?
I don't like being made to wait.
Come on. I love the fact he always sits down and he talks smack about me.
Basta!
But then look,
Stay
it's
away
easier
from
for
my
me to
sister.
beat it's easier for me to beat the hell out of him than it is for him to beat the hell out of me. So, which one of us is the coward? 'Cause I know for a fact it's not me. I brought the fight to you and I won that fight. I'm trying to remember if you can get to this one or not. There's one of the sync points I think in town that you have slight trouble getting to. It is this one because you gotta do the. I think you gotta come back later and do the high with the high climb ability. I think it is. I will be honest, there's a couple of things I don't like about the series, that I get why they did it, but at the same time, I don't like the concept.
What are you doing
Petruccio.
out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
Petruccio, I'm sorry. I always butcher the names.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
And what it is like, a one-off item. Perfect example is like in Assassin's Creed Revelations, you're finally able to craft, and then they take it away from you. In Assassin's Creed Revelations, you can craft, and then in 2, it is kind of like taken from you to that regard. It's like, you know, you can craft, but most of the time it's just very little stuff. I mean, they did bring it back in 4, which is where I was very happy with it at. But at the same time, you shouldn't have to take something out of the game and then bring it back. It should just be you build off of the foundations you've been laying. It makes it better. Reason why is you're making the game feel more fleshed out. It feels like an evolution rather than I guess you could say a devolution of the game series. Perfect example is like if you look at perfect example is like Far Cry. They're not allowed in here.
I'm in a poison within the quarter hour. Oh, any last words for your wife?
Yeah, screw you. There we go.
As promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will.
But yeah, like if you play Far Cry, first there's no stealth, then they give you some form of stealth. They did take out the malaria, which is something I am happy with from the second game. A lot of people don't like it. A couple people do. And for the story, it makes sense.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
But they still build off of
Buongiorno,
it.
madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here.
I mean, the funny thing is, she already knows what he did. I like the fact that she's just like playing coy with him about it.
I know about your fight with Vieri.
See?
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. Could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco Di Pazzi is many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at
The
him?
sad thing is,
He'll have to.
I think that he gets
He's
away
the
with
one
it.
with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass.
Depends on your theory of that. Because money always seems to talk a lot louder than justice.
Here we are.
Time to meet Leonardo da Vinci.
Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding and enjoying life. You should
It
find
is.
an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
Back to your house then.
Si. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
So Ezio, what do you do?
He's been working for his father.
Ah, you're to be a banker.
For now.
Yep.
And you? Art, was it?
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, purpose.
Come on.
Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world. I want to change it.
Oh, Leonardo.
That's actually a good
I
step.
have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna.
That's the thing I never understood. I'm supposed to be following them. Why are they following me? I never did understand that logic. Because to me, that's kind of oddball. Because if I, like that way, it's kind of like a warning shot. If I see somebody in front of them, I can get out of the way. But if they are behind me, and I run into somebody, how's it going to look? It's like gap right there you can take if you're really good. Yep. People try to rush through that and they always end up losing the paintings. Here we go.
Thank you for your help, son. Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
I'm sure they will. Now that we're done, we got a beat-up event. I don't like doing the Casanova ones. To me, those just seem kind of out of it. They don't sound right.
I've fresh sheep's urine and rosemary poultices for your bunions.
That faithless husband of mine is cheating. I know it, as do all the neighbors. Please teach him a lesson for me.
No problem. These are also fun to do, is finding and beating up the husbands. The sad thing is, later on in the game, when you get your weapons, if you still try to do them, obviously you can't use your weapons, otherwise it's an automatic failure. But it is still kind of fun to try to intimidate them. Right here, you should be able to scale. Yes, I know there's a chest there. I'm not worried about it right now. There he is. And yes, I'm doing this because I want to be like this, like kind of like stealthy. Like I know about him, but he doesn't know about me. One right here. Let's grab this real quick without him knowing. See, this way it gives the illusion that I just happen to be in the neighborhood.
What folly is this?
Come on.
Donato! She wins! I give up! That bitch! I mean, wonderful wife of mine! I'll go home!
You better. The thing I don't like about it is you only get one side of the story. For all you know, she could have done something to him and that made him upset. You don't know. I mean, it's never good to do that, but at the same time, there could be more motive than just he felt like it.
Does something ail you, friend?
Get these to
I still think it's better off not to.
fast. Really fast. I'll pay you well.
Alright, let's see if I can do any of these. Yeah, I thought it was freaking Casanovas. Since this one's close by, I figured I'll go ahead and try it. See if maybe I got better this time. I got some more control from playing the other games. Let's see. Dodge here. Leave there. Yeah, I know there's guards right there. That's why I'm going up here instead. There we go.
Is you a funny monkey?
A lot of people don't know you can actually sneak out behind the guards and get out of there. It's all about timing. Although that's not what that's not what Flynn would say. Flynn would say it's all in the wrist. I might be able to make that jump from here. Yep.
Oh, grazie.
There we go. Now we got most of the random missions off the map. I'll be honest, I never did like them, but at the same time, you know, they're not that bad. It's just, the Casanova ones can get kind of grueling. Especially like when you get caught into fights and all that stuff.
Ezio, come in, son. I need these packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble. Hmm?
No promises, but I can try. Let's see. So the map was twisted around. That's why I was having trouble. Because I'm used to it being where you come out, you're looking right back at the door. I guess it's just me being like just random with it. Let's see. This is, I believe, the pigeon coop. Or is this the courtesan? This might be the courtesans right here. Is that or the... Is it the thief or the courtesan? I think this is the thief. Oh, no, here's the pigeon coop. I was way off base with that one. I never did understand what's the point of having the button. I know that, come on. Let's get going to the next one.
Here, over here.
He's the thief.
I have a delivery from...
Giovanni Auditore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait, come back. Explain yourself.
It's none of your business right now, Ezio. You're not supposed to know any of this yet. But we do. Because, obviously, surprise, surprise, as I'm sure everyone already knows, Giovanni's an assassin. So, obviously, you know, we know what he's doing. We know who they are. Like, you know, the thieves, they will acquire content for us, like, you know, money and information. Same with the courtesans. That's a hell of a good jump right there, actually. I thought I wasn't gonna make that one.
Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here.
Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
Thug and Courtesan. So now it's a good hint because you know that eventually you're gonna have to team up with some.
What the devil is he doing?
What I'm doing is getting back home. I just like doing it in a more different way. Sad thing is that actually a lot of the time people have a habit of doing that, and I'm one of them. Where and I think I mentioned this in the first game too, the first playthrough, I guess you could say, where I will look at a building and I'll immediately assume, hey, there's a way to climb this. Can I solve it? And it's because I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. It's because we played Assassin's Creed so much that everyone who does it long enough starts wanting to climb buildings the same way. We want to mimic what we see.
Father? Federico!
Serezio!
If you mess that up, you get hit in the head.
Where is everyone?
They took your father and brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria, to prison.
And my mother, my sister,
Ezio.
Claudia.
Oh boy.
Are you all right?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
That's a big red flag. Why would the guards be after me? When I have done nothing wrong. Also, if you notice, there's no guards up on the rooftops yet. Now watch, I'm gonna say that, and in 5 seconds from now, there's gonna be a guard right on top of the roofs. My luck. Nothing yet, so I'm going to assume that they want you to do the rooftop climb. Let's see.
The city guard is recruiting volunteers for the road patrols and city reserves. Why serve with mercenary condottieri when you could uphold the
Yeah, I don't think you can jump up that high. So I think this is the one where you have to find a way around the back and then climb up, or you have to find a way up the front. It's the back. See it right here. You gotta circle around the building. Yep, here you go. By the time he figures out I'm here. See? If you time it well enough, you can actually get up here without ever being detected. I'm not that... Well, yes and no. I'm good enough to where I can get it without being, you know, attacked. But not enough where I can get there undetected.
Ezio. Father. What's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Aneta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain!
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfaloniere, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon. It said, go, Ezio. Go now.
Yep. Ironically enough, if you reclimb the building, there is a viewpoint. And I would actually suggest doing it, not so you can see what happens because they won't show you, but actually because that's the quicker way down, I think, to the ground floor, like back down to the streets, if I remember correctly, because I think it's not over top of me. Yep, see? If you take this route here, after you synchronize, you have to get down to the ground anyways, but if you go this way, you don't run into any guards. It is a bigger drop, but you'll survive it. That's where they have one of the codex pages, you need to get that.
Shall hereby be taxed an extra 100th part on all foreign transactions. This will aid in the maintenance of the Republic's armory and road patrols.
Let's see. I'm kind of in foreign territory right now. So we gotta be very careful. There we go, I'm back to base. Now it's time to find the treasure.
Father said there was a door here.
There it is. Fireplace. Time to put it on for the first time.
To bring this to Messer Roberto.
The thing I find really odd about that is he put on the outfit without knowing what the outfit was.
Traditore! Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
What do you want then?
For you to die!
That's not going to happen. So why don't we explore other options?
There are no other options!
Oh, there's not? And die.
Come, friends! I've fresh caught leeches today.
Let's see what we can do real quick. Wasn't meant to do that, but okay, I'll roll with it. Literally.
Now! Laggiù! Get it! Laggiù! Get it! Those quick feet will be the first of many things we remove!
So you say, dude. My problem is, can you keep up? No? Didn't think so. Yeah, people actually didn't know about the bushes very much, where you can grab a hold of the pots and swing around. You don't find out about, you're not supposed to really know about that till like, I think it's the second game? But they did have it incorporated into the first game, as you saw. It's actually one of the easiest tricks to get away from the AI, because the AI can't access it. At least not fully, I think.
Well, actually, yes, it is. Many coins.
There we go.
Ezio Auditore? What are you doing here at this hour?
I don't...
Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
Ah. I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio. I'll clear everything up.
How?
The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released.
Thank you, Signore.
Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
The only reason he offered him a place to stay was so they had a way to control him and they could get him to the trial. Get him killed too.
I've only the highest quality. Guaranteed. My prices
Yep, the Codex page. I still never did figure out how Leonardo rebuilt the hidden blade. Did he remelt the metal down? I mean, that's possible? Or did it just break off the triggering mechanism? That's something I would love to know the answer to. Let's see, can you change your outfit yet? Yes, you can. Knife butt upgrade would be nice, but I don't have knives yet, I don't think. Yep, I forgot that doesn't cost you anything for that one. And then you can dye your clothes. I'll go with the bonus skin. I don't know why. It suits my character better. I used to dye my colors of the outfit ebony. And I know, I'm going against the Assassin's Creed coloration of going white. But my logic is, if you're going to be an assassin and you're going to strike at night, you don't want to be sticking out like a sore thumb because you're white, because you're wearing white clothing. You would rather, you want to blend in. Also, the outfit being a different color, I don't think they'd be anticipating me to be wearing it. So let's see what happens.
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying!
Need to get closer.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will! Father!
Yep.
Hey! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him!
Abatete.
Better run, boy. And fast.
Think about that though. He says I'm one of them, but he never said one of what. Because why would he? If he says he's an assassin, that would make him a Templar, and he doesn't want to reveal that he's a Templar yet.
I've got a little request for you. I've identified several strange markings that I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy. Now, I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
Alright, Sean. Thanks for the heads up.
Ser Ezio, thank God.
Are they safe?
I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house. Just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
Yep. It's not good at being notorious.
Get down! There! Don't let him get away! Release me!
He did say release me. Oh, come on. It's not that hard to get on the rope bridge. There have been times I've actually stepped on it without even trying to. Now all of a sudden it's gotta be nitpicky. That one was my fault. Oh. Come on, let's get going, Ezio. The family needs you right now. Ooh, loot. I'm kind of the same way in real life. I have something called ADOS, which is attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. It's I don't know if you guys realize it was a joke or not, but I do have ADHD. I just make that up so that way it's kind of, I'm trying to make light of my situation, I guess you could say. Let's see. Is there any factual information about Assassin's Creed 2 that I know about? Well, I do know it was the birthplace of, what do you call it? Of ooh, what was it called? It was the original birthplace of free run parkour, so that's kind of, that's an interesting tidbit, but I'm sure everyone else already knows about it, so it's kind of moot. Where is the sign? There it is, I see it. Let me go and synchronize and I'll go. I never know why he does that sometimes. I'm telling him to go forward and then I hit Y and then he'll turn around. I never did get that. I'm guessing he doesn't want to jump. I don't know. Is this the one that has it? I think it is. Yep, it is. Let's see what this is real quick before we continue on.
Wait, that's not possible. This can't be. Hold on. That's computer code. Let me compile it. Oh shit, it's an encrypted file.
Upload it to my computer.
Oh.
I'll master at decryption.
I can't. It's only compatible with the Animus itself.
Upload it to Desmond then. I can't believe this.
This makes it more entertaining.
Oh, this is... They call me Subject 16. Listen, I don't have much time. There's something I have to show you. We have been lied to this whole time. Everything we know, everything we've been brought up to believe, it's wrong. Okay, I've uploaded the evidence, the file that proves it all. But I've split it into 20 pieces and locked each with a code. Can't be too careful. Queen Isabella. No, not her. What century is it? Never mind. I've hidden the code to the first file inside this program. Find it.
Okay.
Find them all. And along the way, you'll begin to see the truth.
What the heck? How did this get inside our Animus?
Because
the
Subject
memory
16
core.
inside the Animus.
We transferred 16's memory data from Abstergo into the Animus 2.0. He must have hacked the machine when Vidic left him alone between sessions.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo, the ones written in blood, those were clues. He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
Alright, let's see what we can do. I believe share a cool similarity. Pick them out and you'll begin to see. If I remember this one, yep. I think that's one. Yep. It's the apple. Every one of them had an apple. I mean, that one was easiest. Now we got that out of the way. And I don't know if I'm going to ever be able to do those. all the way, because I myself have been struggling with them to the point I've actually had to like look up codes and that kind of stuff and like books. And I know that that's not something you want to do on a stream and all that stuff, so I'm kind of reluctant.
I think we have the wrong building.
No. No, this is it.
Yep.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
Time for you to become an assassin, Ezio.
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You too must learn to blend like us, and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
For example, like right here. Like, see, no one really can see that well. So all you do, and this is what I like, is like how you can kind of like just do it on your own accord instead of like AC1 where you're forced into it. I never did figure that out though. You blend in with people even though you're wearing a very distinct like cloak on your arm and stuff like that. I never did figure that out.
Oh, please, sir. I'll go. I'm gone.
Never seen him before.
Another cell, sorry.
I've seen him before. Where?
There we go. See, it's a lot easier in this one, but it's also a lot harder because the AI can push you away. Yeah, I was gonna turn, I think. Yep, she turns. But yeah, you heard like funny hood and all that stuff. They know something's out of place with me. Because no one else is wearing, has a single arm, I guess you could say single arm cape and the hood on. No one else in the entire game does that. Now all I need to do is just get back in there. And we should be good.
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around.
Such as
Let's
stealing
teach you
and that
how
kind of
to
stuff.
steal.
Thief! Thief!
Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Help! Somebody! What? Where did my purse go? Has anyone seen a purse?
Pay attention. You must leave once you've picked their...
Yep. It's just fun to hear their responses at times. There you go.
God, someone's taking my money pouch.
It's a great way to also get money if you don't, like if you need it later on.
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to? So innocent. He's cute.
Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
He's
Before
an
I go,
engineer.
one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
There's a little backstory to that people don't realize. Her arm is burned, yes, but the man who saved her is actually Giovanni himself. He rescued her from the burning building. A lot of people just assume that it was an injury she took. They were trying to get rid of her because she is trained to help assassins. So Giovanni rescued her, and by doing so, pretty much earned her a life devotion, I guess you could say, life debt from her. She'll do anything to help his family, pretty much. But it's also through that help that she came up with the idea of using the courtesans as eyes and ears. Oh, the feather thing. I can't believe I just went for those again. They're fun to collect, but they are a pain in the ass to get all of them. I see a couple of guards down there, so I'm going to stay up high. There we go. This should help clear some more space out so I can see what I'm doing. Hey, Eagle. You can get away from me now. Okay, now we can hop down. And we can blend. Get a way to avoid the guards right now. Use what you already know. Now there's none of the guards looking for me. Excuse me. I apologize about that, guys. I had to sneeze and I didn't want to, have it be on stream. I thought that'd be really kind of unprofessional. Here's Leonardo.
Oh, Ezio Auditore.
If you notice, my outfit went back to its default white.
But with all that's happened. Where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course. Come, this way. Che pasticcio. Tutto santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. All right, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What about this?
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo,
Shh.
I'm sorry, I just love the fact that like Leonardo gets so engrossed into it.
And then select every third. There, it's finished.
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
The funny thing about that, by the way, a lot of people don't know.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry, only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word.
Yep.
And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard, open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly.
And I'm leaving my door wide open where everyone can just look in to see if there's someone else in the building.
What seems to be the trouble?
No, I mean,
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk?
That's the thing I'm finding weird.
What about now?
Is just because he made paintings and sold them, all of a sudden he's related to us? Or he knows us or some shit like that? To me, that's kind of stupid.
Ready to talk?
There. You ready to die? I take that as a yes.
Grazie, Ezio.
Sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
There we go. So the thing is, the way they do it with Leonardo, it makes it sound like he's a serial killer, if you will.
See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Noble prices for noble wares. Armor fit for an emperor, and the price too much.
That tells me that either he knows Paola very well, or that something else has been going on. Maybe both. Who knows?
Remember, all tanning must be conducted outside the city limits. Offenders will be fined.
I need to start looking at getting better armor.
Not you! Bastard merda! There he is! Get him!
Stronzi! Stronzi!
I don't know who you're talking about.
There! Get him! Dannato! I've lost sight of him!
You meant to lose sight to me. There we go. Get up there. On jump. See, now you lost track of me already. Now you didn't even do anything. Let's see, just need to get back to Paola. Or Paola, I think is how they say her name. Not that far.
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does, but I trust he did more than talk. I've given you the skills, Leonardo's given you the blade.
I pressed X.
All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
That's the first time that's never happened,
Mother and
right?
sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
Time to go after Uberto. The one thing I never figured out is a good way to pretend to be dead to make all like the stuff go away, like the notoriety, would be have another suit made of yours, and then just have it wear a cadaver or something, like have a cadaver wear it, and then have that person fall off the side of the building, like let it get shot then fall. Because then it'll look like you actually, like you died. Especially if you know how to, make it look like you died of a fire or something like that. Because then it's more believable versus, you trying to be a smart aleck about it.
Again with this?
You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You, who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now, we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract the wrong sort of attention.
You say. Just like you, being an a-hole, may attract this kind of attention. There's a good... Let's see, I know you can't go that way because there's guards over there. Here, if you make the jump... I'm trying not to get into any battles because it is a stealth way that you can do this one. I'm trying to see if I can do it.
What's he up to?
Show some respect.
Mercenary?
They're so terribly unfashionable.
There we go.
Good evening, Gonfaloniere. To you as well. I trust you're enjoying yourselves.
Indeed, a nice distraction from that nasty business with the Auditore family.
To think I once thought of Giovanni as a brother.
Don't blame
you.
What are you gonna do about it? Goodbye, Alberto. All you had to do was give up the documents.
To save the ones you love.
Yes, I would. And I have. The Auditori are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Auditore!
That's funny how they immediately go crazy about that. You will kill all trespassers? You didn't kill me.
I've held a mass demonstration, once again sending Firenze a message of contact. The city's youth.
And with the death of Alberto, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Take it easy, guys. This is Westapest signing.